G'day, so just wanted to make a quick one on my citrus and other trees, young trees that I want protected from the frost, but still want them out in the cold weather so they get used to it, because the plan is they're always going to be outside, but most of these will be ones that'll have to go in fairly protected areas, microclimates around the house. That's a mandarin in the back corner there. I definitely need to spray this all with some neem. Even though neem is meant to be fine for beneficial insects, there's been a lot of butterfly caterpillars and things like that around lately, so I've held back on it, but they've all gone, so I'll get onto that. So that's a imperial mandarin. Then there's an aphora or whatever, aphora mandarin. Both full-size trees. That's a Nagami kumquat. That's definitely been attacked by something. That's a Chilean guava that's been in here in recovery, but you know, it's looking good now. Jaboticaba that's been outside all of last winter and going to be again this one. Falsa, which is meant to be able to handle a freeze, but a frost and possibly a freeze. I think it said it gets down to, takes to -3 or something, might not even stated, just said it handles frost, so that should be interesting to see how that goes. There's just the tea tree citronellas, they're only just in here because they're young and protect them from getting blown over. And that's a Astonville green finger lime. I've only had that for a couple of weeks. That's a red finger lime. It's actually just from Bunnings. It was a very good price considering it already had, well, some flower buds on it, and by the time I repotted it, it was already, the flowers are open and now there's fruit on it somewhere. I'll try to find them in a minute. This is the only dwarf citrus or dwarf tree, besides I think I've got a dwarf mulberry that I have. I thought I'd just get it to see what they're like. I mean, not to mention the citrus I'll have to have in a fairly protected area, so this one might just be going out the front in a pot. The white sapote looking really good back there. I've got another seedling on order. I also got in some the wampy there that's looking pretty sad, but it's on its way back hopefully after getting cooked in that other greenhouse. I also got in some flying dragon rootstocks, so they're the dwarfing rootstocks. For example, this citrus is actually on a flying dragon rootstock. So in spring, me and a mate are going to have a bit of fun grafting each other's citrus onto, you know, the trees, and who knows, might be able to sell them one day when they're covered in all different fruits, or more aesthetical pot specimens out the front or something like that. So avocado is going good, besides again something chewing it. Needs a spray, but besides that it's looking perfect. What else is in here? So that's just the Australian native pig face. It's doing pretty good. It's hanging all down the sides there. It's not meant to like frost, but I have seen some customers around that have got them out the front in fairly unprotected areas and they do survive. So, and what's that? It's a Caracara blood orange, so it'll need some trimming. And there's a snail. There's bugs around. Most of the time I just manually remove it, but I just can't seem to keep up with it now with so many of them, and I've got to spray more. But oh well, have a good day.